What's up, all you gamers out there? Welcome back for another Mythic Heroes video. I'm Galaxus. Thanks for tuning in, guys. What we're going to do today is look at the top 5 support heroes in the game right now. I know that there's a lot of people out there trying to figure out how to build their team. And so we're going to go through, we're going to cover the top 5 support heroes, in my opinion, in the game right now. And we're going to start at number 5. Okay, so the 5th hero on this list is going to have to be, I know a lot of people may not agree with this, but it's going to be Muse, an SR hero. At level 3, her active skill Reprise provides an attack speed buff, or you may see it referred to as an ASPD buff, and it gives a 20% extra attack speed to all allies, along with a nice heal of 10% per second, and that helps to keep the team alive in the early game. So she's really, I would suggest for early game, if you're new to the game, this is probably going to be the first option that you have for support. She also has a nice little stun in her ultimate, and that makes Muse a great option for support, especially in the early game if you have no other SSR supports to use. She can also continue to be useful later in the game if she's given the resources, and she's one of the only SR heroes to be included on many lists of heroes to use. So I'm going to make her the 5th on the list of best supporting heroes in Mythic Legends right now. She beat out a couple others, but we're going to go ahead and put her as the 5th. Okay, so moving on to our number 4 spot, it's going to go to Joan of Arc. Here we go. Joan buffs nearby ally attacks by a whopping 20% in the late game. She's considered a good late game support for her ability to tank magical damage, since she can begin to heal herself by 15% max health for every enemy hit once she reaches level 181. She also has a stun that can really help at the beginning of the battle. With her weapon maxed at 400, she can shield and then heal 2 allies by 30% of the damage taken, which really helps to keep the team alive. She really begins to scale late game, but it takes much investment, and she's not as effective in the early game, so this is why she's coming in at number 4 on our list. Okay, so moving on to the 3rd on the list, and that is going to go to Newa. I actually don't even have her unlocked. She is a UR, and her kit allows her to temporarily remove an enemy from the field, which can allow the rest of your team to get their skills off and change the outcome of the battle completely. Her usefulness increases once she reaches M1, Mythic 1, because then she will instantly remove an enemy at the start of the battle. She buffs the whole team. The tanks get health, fighters get ASPD, mages get more crit, and supports get energy. If it weren't for the fact that she's a UR and will require so many copies, so hard to obtain those copies, I may have placed her higher on the list. But if you can afford to, or you get lucky enough to pick up enough copies, then she'll be very useful as a support. And honestly, she may deserve to be in a number 1 spot on a list. But considering that most people won't be able to continue to invest a ton in her, she has to be the 3rd position on our list of top supports. But again, if you can get copies of her, she can probably shine really great on your team. So keep that in mind. All right, so that brings us to the 2nd place on our list of top support heroes, and that is going to go to Naga. Here she is. Naga has extreme healing abilities. With her ultimate at level 4, she's providing a healing effect that's worth 4% of the max health per second for allies, lasting for 9 seconds. That is huge. She also provides a shield to the allies with the lowest health through her skill Aqua Barrier, which when at level 4 is based on 200% of her attack, and when the bubble bursts, it then heals the ally and all other nearby allies. The healing is based on 120% of Naga's own attack power when you're maxed out. As she levels up her skills, the healing she provides scales up as well. So that's making her get increasingly stronger the more you invest resources into her. Her weapon allows her to provide energy for allies when it's maxed out at 400. Her ultimate, Blessing of the Rain, removes all debuffs from targeted allies, also restoring 25 energy per second for 5 seconds for any allies protected by the Aqua Barrier. Her skill Aqua Favor boosts her healing and also allows her to provide a shield for the targets of her healing if she overheals, and that's really important, really can help keep everybody alive. She's a true support hero in every sense, providing healing, energy, and removal of debuffs. It was pretty close, but she had to take the number 2 spot because the number 1 spot is going to go to none other than Eden. In first place, Eden is the top tier support in the game right now, in my opinion. She provides tons of healing and energy recovery, and since Naga's healing scales with her damage output, Eden out-heals her in the early and mid game. Her skill, Divine Blessing, provides a shield that blocks a backline ally hero's damage received if the damage is greater than 10%, and that's going to help, for instance, your important mages and support heroes on the back line, which can sometimes save them from being one-shotted. Once she reaches level 161, you have her weapon maxed out at 400, along with having her skill Eden Salvation at level 4. The skill is triggered every 2 seconds, and 3 more golden apples will appear whenever the last one is consumed. So basically, we're talking about perpetual golden apples. Anytime an ally has health below 50%, they can consume one of the golden apples and receive 50% of their max health from eating it, which creates an insane heal chain that can sustain the team very well. Her ultimate at level 4 provides some nice energy boosts, and it also provides you more healing, which is based on 45% of Eden's attack. She also has a skill that steals energy from the enemies, Spirit Away, and that interferes with the enemy's ability to use their skills effectively, can provide you a window of opportunity for your heroes to get their skills off and maybe win the battle. So bottom line is, this support hero takes the cake. She provides a solid platform for your team to be built around, and you just simply cannot go wrong choosing her as your #1 support hero for your team. Hopefully, this is going to help provide some guidance for all you guys out there. I know that there is going to be a toss-up. Some people are going to say Naga should be in the first. Some people may even say some of the other people on the list should be there or lower, or not even on the list at all. So, it's a subjective list. It's in my opinion, but I think that this is going to help. It's going to guide you toward, looking at some of the top supports in the game, and hopefully be able to help you make a good decision. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you get subscribed. Leave me a thumbs up. Let me know you want to see more videos like this, and you guys keep on grinding. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out of here. Peace.